We started the clinic because at the time there was really no location where we saw adolescent patients for gynecology services specifically. There was really no concerted protocol to evaluate bleeding. And in fact, we were really under-diagnosing and under-screening patients with heavy menstrual bleeding. And now we see how many people were really hiding under the surface, needing treatment.
So I'm Tracy, and this is my daughter, Anna Joy. We are from Oregon, and we both have the von Willebrand disorder, type 1. We stay pretty busy. The kids are all in sports and then swim in the summer. Anna Joy dabbles as a chicken farmer. She has a flock of chickens.
I currently have 11. I get eggs, and every week I sell a dozen to one of my neighbors.
Anna Joy was referred to our hemostasis and thrombosis clinic because of a family history of von Willebrand's disease. Dr. Baldwin and I met her in Spot, Stots, and Clots clinic for the first time for a pre-menarche visit and went over kind of what to expect, what kind of symptoms we would be watching out for, when to call. And then I think about a year later, she started having periods, and it wasn't great.
Like it would just happen when it happened, and it was a lot of blood when it did happen, because I enjoy track and field and cross country, and it's really hard to do that if you're bleeding heavily. And I was also low on energy, like my iron levels were down to 7, which is why we did do an iron infusion.
So we were able to get her right into clinic pretty quickly thereafter, and Dr. Baldwin was able to chat with her and her mom and make a decision about what treatments to pursue.
So since I also have von Willebrand's, I came into this experience with my daughter with a lot of ideas of how it probably shouldn't go. We didn't know in my family when I was young that we did have this genetic bleeding disorder. So when I started menstruating, we didn't know what to look for. And the minute they said we have Spot, Stots, and Clots clinic, for me, it was like a visceral reaction, like, oh, that's what I would have needed. I could have had a different trajectory.
We're really fortunate here at OHSU to have an adult hematology gynecology clinic, so we can refer the moms and aunts and grandmas and everybody to the adult hematologist.
The connection between the two departments was really powerful and strong, and something I had already experienced with my hematologist and the connection there to the Women's Center. The clear care that bridges across those two has been, I think, something I've never experienced in medicine elsewhere.
When I think about the Foundation for Women and Girls with Blood Disorders and the Learning Action Network, it's been really valuable to me to be able to say, this is what we're doing nationally. We've all agreed on it, that it's evidence-based. We're seeing where the evidence gaps are. It's been really helpful to have that backbone.
Right now, we're clearly only a few months into the journey, but it's been able to give her quality of life back. The plan that they've made for her has given her the childhood back, like the pre-adolescent, adolescent experiences that she was beginning to suddenly miss out on because of the bleeding.
So I was able to swim in the pool, and I've been able to swim team this summer, and I've also been able to worry about it less at school.
We all can manage this. It's a really big deal, but it doesn't mean you can't talk about it. And how do we make this less intimidating and really more approachable? That sounds really hard, and here's how we're going to try to make it better.
It has definitely been quite the journey, but it has been very helpful to know there's people out there that know how to help.